Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips Reacts channel. I'm Lips. Today we are watching the second episode of season 5 of Game of Thrones. Let's go on this journey together. The episode is titled The House of Black and White. We're coming off the heels of one of the best seasons ever, season 4. And I have high hopes for season 5. Let's dive into it. If you want the full length reaction, it's over in Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the episode. We're going to Bravos!
In the old times, whenever Bravos stood in danger, he'd wade into the sea and smash the enemies.
He's just a statue.
Don't be afraid. He's announcing our arrival.
I'm not afraid.
She's gonna go find her friend. Bravos is stunning.
The House of Black and White. This is where you'll find the man you seek.
He's here?
Yeah, I leave you.
Thank you for bringing me.
Yeah, thank you.
Fala Mogulis.
Probably show the coin? Yeah.
Jack and Hagar gave me this.
Didn't he have a different name?
No one here by that name.
New name. Right?
I crossed the narrow sea. I have nowhere else to go.
You have everywhere else to go.
Cersei, Walder Frey, the mountain, Mary Trant.
Only 4 people on her list. No.
The mountain, Mary Trant.
Don't throw it in there. Okay. She's lost hope.
Must be good food if it's crowded.
I'm glad to see they're still together. Littlefinger
Before we left,
and Sansa.
You are becoming an observant young lady.
my mother used to say, dark wings, dark words.
Dark wings, dark words.
My marriage proposal has been accepted.
Thought you still mourned the death of my beloved Aunt Lysa.
Ale?
I'll have some.
Oh,
Lady. What is it?
he sees Sansa.
You sure? She's dyed her hair, but it's her. She's sitting with Peter Baelish.
Littlefinger,
My lady, I don't think this is the right
ready
place
the
to-
horses.
Don't see what all the fuss is about. Why do men love it so much?
It gives some men courage.
Does it give you courage?
He doesn't need any more courage.
Lord Baelish, Lady Sansa,
Ooh.
my name is Brienne of Tarth.
We've met.
She played her cards right away.
Your loyalty came free of charge. Someone appears to have paid quite a bit for it since then.
Just because she was given things. Calm down.
Before your mother's death, I was her sworn sword. I gave my word I would find you and protect you, and give my life for yours if need be.
She could be... Oh, this could be good.
You were Catelyn Stark's sworn sword.
I was.
Strange. I knew Cat from the time we were children. She never mentioned you.
Okay.
It was after Renly's murder.
Ah, yes. You were accused of killing him.
I tried to save him
But you were accused.
by men who didn't see what happened.
And what did happen?
Littlefinger, step the frick back.
He was murdered by a shadow. A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.
She's talking directly to Sansa.
This woman swore to protect Renly. She failed. She swore to protect your mother. She failed.
Hey.
I want somebody with your history of failure guarding Lady Sansa.
Why she...
Because I am her uncle. I married her Aunt Lysa shortly before my beloved's untimely death. We're
Because he's trying to marry Sansa.
But experience has made me wary of outsiders.
No, you are always wary of people. You just feel like you have power now.
Please, my lady, if I could
I
explain.
saw you at Joffrey's wedding, bowing to the king.
Oh.
Sometimes we don't have a choice.
And sometimes we do.
Oh. Oh.
You should leave.
Shit. Sansa's cold.
Man asked you to say what?
Ooh, she freed all their horses. Oh my god. Not as many can chase after her. Smart.
Stop! Stop!
Oh no, Patrick! Oh. Okay. She turned around. And Sansa's off. Patrick, you really need to learn how to ride a horse.
No, stop!
Oh no. Oh no. Stop!
Margaret, go!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh! Okay, yeah! She did it! She chose Patrick.
Sansa Stark.
Wary of strangers as you should be.
If both Stark girls refused your service, maybe you're released from your vow.
I swore to their mother I would protect those girls.
But if they don't want your protection...
Do you think she's safe with Littlefinger?
No. A vow's a vow to Brienne.
Get your horse.
That's what makes Brienne so special. Like, she didn't fail every request given to her, right? She was also asked to, like, get Jaime to King's Landing, and she did. Maybe minus a hand, but she did.
There are only two like it in the world. The one I'm wearing, the one I gave to Marcella.
Threat.
Of course it's a threat.
Oh my gosh.
Our daughter's alone in Dawn, surrounded by people who hate our family.
3 children in gold shrouds.
And every other tragedy that's befallen their cursed country. I will burn their cities to the ground if they touch her.
Softer.
To be fair, it is kind of, some of that is kind of your fault.
Worried I'm speaking too loudly.
So,
You can't know she's our daughter.
wow.
You've never been a father to her.
If I was a father to any of the children, they'd be stoned in the
And
streets.
what has your caution brought?
Seriously, makes sense. I'm begging.
Our baby boy is set to marry that smirking whore from Highgarden.
You just can't even reason with her.
I'm gonna make things better.
You've never made anything better.
I'm going to Dawn, and I'm bringing our daughter home.
She's promised to his son.
I'm not going to ask him anything.
You go down there with an army, it's an act of war.
No army.
Just him.
Is there anything else, Your Grace?
You're going to Dawn. A one-handed man. Alone.
Oh, seriously?
I never said I was going alone.
He just said not an army. Who's he gonna take with him?
Who's that?
Oh! That's who he's gonna bring, duh.
Just get on with it.
What are you offering?
Wallace will be marrying Sir Willis Bracken.
Oh,
How is this good for me?
Because you're going to come with me and help me with something important. And when we return, I'm going to give you a much better girl and a much better castle.
one you may actually get to live in. Wow, he is so purchasable.
Your brother was murdered. And you sit here in the water gardens, staring at the sky and doing nothing.
Oberyn was slain during a trial by combat, by law that is numbered.
Brother.
You don't have to remind me. He was my brother long before he was anything to you.
Oh, wow.
You would have me go to war.
The whole country would have you go to war.
Then we are lucky the whole country does not decide.
The Sand Snakes are with me. They have the love of their people. They will avenge their father while you sit here in your chair doing nothing.
Okay.
This Lannister girl skips about the water gardens, eating our food, breathing our air.
So she must have been the one to send the threat.
Let me have her. Let me send her to Cersei. One finger at a time.
Well, now you're going to start a war.
And you made him very happy. For that, you will always have a place in my heart. But we do not mutilate little girls for vengeance.
Because, yeah, his, like...
Not while I rule.
#1 thing was how they treated his sister. How they killed her. And other really awful things.
No one here.
In a hurry? You're afraid?
Unsullied, fear nothing.
Oh.
That's your problem. You understood fear once long ago, but you've forgotten what it means. Someone who's forgotten fear has forgotten how to hide.
That's probably very true.
Fear is useful that way.
Fear is actually incredibly useful. Would you look at that?
Sons of the Harpy. They want to put a collar back on my neck.
And the information you did get, he is young and poor.
He is born free.
Why should he want to bring back slavery? What did it do for him?
Perhaps the only thing that gave him pride was knowing that there was someone lower than he was.
They pay him.
Hmm.
They pay poor men to do it for them.
And how do you know this?
Everyone knows this.
I don't know it, and I'm the head of a great family.
We do not know what this man did or didn't do. Give him a trial, at least.
Information is power. Give him a trial.
In Marine, before Daenerys Stormborn, they own us. So we learn much about them. Or we do not live long.
Ooh.
Mercy, fair trial. These mean nothing to them. All they understand is blood.
They don't speak the same ways of managing, ruling. Better word.
Your Grace, a word, please, I beg you.
About what?
About your father. About the Mad King.
The Mad King.
Uh-oh.
I was at his side from the first. Your enemies did not lie.
Yeah, he lost his mind.
When the people rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame. He burned men alive with wildfire and laughed as they screamed. But the Mad King gave his enemies the justice he thought they deserved. And each time, it made him feel powerful.
Oh, and he doesn't want to see the same thing happen to her.
I will not have the son of the Harpy executed without a fair trial.
Okay. Yeah, shit. One of my fears is Dany kind of losing reality. But that could happen.
You don't like it?
I want to take a walk.
You can't. Cersei has offered a lordship to the man who brings her your head.
She ought to offer her cunt. Best part of her for the best part of me.
Okay.
And what do you hope to find at the end of the road to Marine?
I told you, a ruler.
We've already got a ruler.
Dany.
Pile of shit on the side of every road has someone's banner hanging from it.
You were quite good, you know, at ruling.
He was! He was! I actually really like Tyrion in his moment of power.
I wouldn't go.
Oh.
Why?
Because I liked it.
The power.
Even as a servant.
People follow leaders, and they will never follow us. They find us repulsive.
I find us repulsive.
Okay.
People like you and me are never really satisfied inside the box.
Ooh.
Let's go for a walk.
No.
How many dwarves are there in the world? It says they're going to kill them all.
She might.
Not him.
Are you trying to deceive your queen?
Mistakes will be made.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Take the head.
Pardon me, Your Grace. I would take it if you don't mind.
Oh. Oh. Mr. Test Medicine. It's how he learns. It's how you learn. Oh, wow. She's like ruling right now.
I'm merely advising my son until he comes of age and chooses a hand for himself.
Until he becomes
You're a
old
good
enough
man,
to
Lord
make...
Tyrell, but I don't imagine you'll have the time. In addition to being master of ships, the king has appointed you master of coin.
The king being Cersei.
He said he would be honored to have you represent the crown's interests in the same.
The honour is all mine, Your Grace.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy.
On several occasions, a Grand Maester has served as the king's hand.
No.
Named Qyburn, the new master of Whisperers.
Your Grace, him? This man? This embarrassment to the Citadel?
You are an embarrassment.
I cannot
Uncle
see
Kevin,
how...
in light of your position as commander of the Lannister armies, it would please the king if you would serve as his master of war.
Great.
That is kind of you to say. I would like to hear it from the king himself.
The king is very busy at this moment.
He should be here, learning what it means to rule.
True.
I did not return to the capital to serve as your puppet, to watch you stack the small...
He just called Cersei out.
So he won't
My
be
brother
present.
has left the capital to lead a sensitive diplomatic mission.
What mission?
That is not your concern as master of war.
It is sensitive, to be fair. To be fair, if Jaime accidentally starts a war, he should know. So,
You would abandon your king in his time of need?
If he wants to send for me, I will be waiting for him. At Casterly Rock.
You know what? I think that's gonna come back to haunt him, but I'm proud of someone for standing up to Cersei.
Looks like an animal.
A snake.
Did you know that the youngest Lord Commander in history, Osric Stark, was elected at the age of 10?
I know S.
Oh.
I taught Sir Davos no people are terrible at learning new things.
Well, you're a wonderful teacher.
Sam.
Very patient. How old were you when you learned how to read?
3.
3?
I had a lot of time to practice. My mother kept me inside because...
Oh, because of her face.
What do you call it in the South? What happened to your face?
Grayscale.
But 2 of my sisters had it. They both died.
I don't remember. I was a baby. A lot of people came and tried, I think. Whatever they did, it went away. What happened to your sisters?
They started to sound not like themselves.
That's so sad.
They were covered with it. They acted like animals.
Oh.
My father had to drag them out to the woods on a rope.
What did you do with them in the woods?
Oh, that's too sad. Don't tell her.
Mother.
Leave us. You need to stay away from that girl.
Why?
She's a wild.
Why? Ugh. So over this wildling hate.
He executed their king for treason. They could strike at him by striking at you.
Gilly wouldn't do that.
All your books and you still don't know.
Why is she so cruel?
I ordered Mance Rayder burnt at the stake. You prevented that order from being carried out. You showed mercy to Mance Rayder.
And I'd tell him to do it again.
Show too much kindness, people won't fear you. If they don't fear you, they don't follow you.
With respect, Your Grace, the free folk will never follow you, no matter what you do.
Oh.
You're the man who burned their king alive.
That's true.
Lady of Bear Island. And a child of 10. Asked her to commit her house to my cause. That's her response.
Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north, whose name is Stark. Northerners can be a bit like the free folk. Loyal to their own.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Loyal to their own.
Tonight, the Night's Watch elects a new Lord Commander. Sir Alistair Thorne is going to win.
Most likely.
Unpleasant man. He thinks you're a traitor.
That's true.
Your bravery made him look weak. He'll punish you for it. I don't punish men for bravery.
Well, he can't leave the Night's Watch, though.
But I'm a brother of the Night's Watch. I pledged them my life, my honor, my sword. I don't know what I have left to give you.
You can give me the North.
Even if I wanted to, I'm a bastard. Snow.
Kneel before me. Lay your sword at my feet. Pledge me your service and you'll rise again as Jon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Will he do that?
He'll make you a Stark with the stroke of a pen.
It's the first thing I ever remember wanting.
Yeah, but it's not from...
My father would ask the king. Just like that, I would never be the bastard of Winterfell again.
But it's not from your father.
You do. I couldn't be happier for you.
Doesn't that kind of rob it of actual meaning?
I swore a vow to the Night's Watch. If I don't take my own words seriously, what sort of lord
Who
of Winterfell
will?
would I be?
If he doesn't take his own word seriously, then who will?
Does anyone wish to speak for candidates?
Sir Alistair Thorne is not just a knight, he's a man of true nobility. He's the only true choice.
It's the only thing that man has.
Sir Dennis Mallister joined the Watch as a boy, and has served loyally longer than any other ranger.
That man's on his deathbed.
Mr. Raymond.
Sam the Slayer. Another wildling lover, just like his friend Jon Snow.
Wow.
My
Hey,
name was
haters.
Gilly. Brother Slint knows her quite well. They cowered together in the larder during the battle for the wall.
I mean, look, if you're gonna throw stones, make sure your house isn't glass.
Whilst Lord Janos was hiding with the women and children, Jon Snow was leading. Sir Alistair fought bravely, it is true. And when he was wounded, it was Jon who saved us.
Am I holding on to the summer in me too hard to think Jon could get this? Would it even be good if he did?
Mormont himself chose Jon to be his steward. He saw something in Jon, and now we've all seen it too. But he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
I vote Jon. I vote Jon.
Can't argue with any of that.
Oh.
But who does Jon Snow want to command? Night's Watch or the Wildlings?
He's so loyal to you.
We all saw him put the king beyond the wall out of his misery. Do you want to choose a man who has fought the Wildlings all his life? Or a man who makes love to them?
Okay. Guess it's a fair call out, but still. What are you thinking about? Oh. It's the square for Jon.
Appears to be a tie, Master.
No, Jon just won! He had a tie-breaking vote, and he'd vote for Jon. Oh, that's gonna keep the summer in me a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. You all thought I left at season 3, episode 9. And that's gonna take it away a little bit. That was horrific, but also I'm proud of her. It was very well done. But also Arya scares me a little bit. The darkness in her is so palpable. Uh-oh.
What have you got there? I said.
Turn around and go.
Don't mess with her.
Turn around and go.
That's a nice little sword.
Why does everyone doubt her?
Nothing's worth anything to dead men.
Oh.
Go!
He's watching her.
Who are you? Why were they scared of you?
You lost this.
Oh! She did. It's him! Why were you hiding?
You said there was no Jack and Hagar here.
There isn't. A man is not Jack and Hagar.
Well, who are you then?
No one.
Okay.
That is who a girl must become.
Oh, she's gonna become no one. Exciting. Time to go. Time to go become no one. Come on. No one's not gonna make it so. She will never be your mother and she doesn't belong here. I do fear the power of Dany is... They killed him. Okay.
Jay, Misa. Evilska je jazdang mulilash. Iwi wondo shelishesh pa filma.
Uh-oh.
Who's dar hizir Lucias Costaur? Aixar hizi Lucias Costaur.
Shishpal shemash pa kamvash.
There's always a leader. Always a master.
Eshka togo nodo majidashwaye. Nia kel kurong nia zanjayamel. Oda vang shileri nia chesh nia kiveshka. Kweyangi ashkishka cheta shefiwa treshoje.
What?
Rorushish pa treshes pa yazdang yel tujeva wapa filma. Kiotastol.
Guragon jazdano.
Ow!
Glyson aochani sostaur. Iziri aixia. Vitriris.
Shishilolshka ye vitril.
You, the law is the law, but someone has to make the law. So therefore you are the law. It's so complicated. I don't envy the position Dany is in. The decision she now has to make. She has all these people who believe in her, who follow her, who...
She should have cut off the traitor's head in the Great Pyramid and been done with it. That's what I keep telling her to do to you.
Okay. Boys, calm down. It's still so very split. Oh no. Oof. That's the issue. That's the issue, right? The sides are still so split. And he's the side that blindly follows her. And the other side doubts her, I think. And yet, but one side needs her more. Oh. They're screaming for mercy. Oh no. No, and he did it for her. It was not the right thing to do, but... Was the other side saying anything at all? Uh-oh. Here's the thing, they're all free now. Okay, well. This is bad. Oh, she's just running away. While her people fight. I don't know, guys, I don't know. This is kind of worse than I could have expected. Oh my gosh. She just thought she could free everyone and then people could just keep living their lives. But...
I'm guard outside your door tonight, Your Grace.
You all guard tonight.
Leave me.
Uh-oh. Drogon? Oh.
Dragon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, I'm worried about the Dany situation. I think I think I was with it when she was freeing everyone, and I don't disagree with her choices to free the slaves. I think she thought she could just free people and hands off every situation. And as you could see visually, when she beheaded that guy, the crowd was split. So you had the freed slaves, and then you had the masters on the other side. And there's still, it's not, the worlds didn't intermingle. The worlds didn't combine just because she freed the slaves. But she didn't seemingly do a lot to make that transition easier. And I think even she said it herself one time, people get used to the shackles that hold them. And I think that is true. And also, like, they want to please her. They want to make her happy. They're grateful to her. So there needs to be accountability for, she needs to realize that and hold herself accountable for that, because people essentially seemingly just replaced her as the master. And as much as you want to be like, the law is the law, laws are created. So laws are created by the humans, right? And so you've got to take accountability for those laws and those rules and evolving within the world that you live in. Oh, and I don't know if she can right now. I'm really hopeful that she will. I've been really, really proud of her. But I think she's in a really, really difficult spot. I think she's in a really, really difficult spot. But if Sansa can, you know, be freaking cold as heck, then Dany can figure this out. Dany has a good team, so there's that. The Sansa thing is frustrating to an extent, right? Because Littlefinger has her essentially in chains. I mean, not actually, but, you know, like mentally. But granted, she is staying there to some of her own extent, but, like, I don't really know what other options she has. And I think she's playing it safe, which is smart. And I'm hoping Bran will continue to follow. I fear we won't get a lot of Arya moving forward. Arya's story doesn't really intertwine a lot with anyone else. Though, I mean, I suppose you've got... Well, no, he wouldn't be in Braavos anymore. I was going to say Tyrion's in Braavos, but he's left. He's on his way to Dany. I'm excited for that, for them to combine and see how that goes. I don't imagine well, but we'll see. I'm stressed. I'm really stressed. This season is very tense. Things feel really, really, really big and intense. And like nothing, is it that, I mean, I'm joking that like the summer is still in me, like that sweet summer child, there's still a little bit, but maybe it is really gone. Maybe it's gone. I don't know. Only time will tell. So I'll see you for episode 3 soon. Yeah, as always, if you want full-length reactions on Patreon, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.